See, I want you to look out there, Bernard, Ela, Fag, and Perlita, Dave, Joe, Harry, 61 Amphibious, Baseman, Robo Knight, The Rapist, GPS Small Fry, Rapist Knight, Gordon, DJ Dave, Perlita, Quinwan, Anderson, Don Wiley. What's more valuable, the buildings and the base and the stuff on it, or the people? See, I did what I did because I was compelled to do it because I wanted to, not because I felt like I had to. Okay? But now there's the big difference between me and some of you. I did it because I loved certain people, which I told right away. And you, racist Bernard, and the cowboy Hicks didn't like that. So you're the ones that make up the story. Right? So I felt compelled to protect some people, right? So I would have to say that the Navy and the Navy SEALs won against you, Bernard. Whether they broadcast it publicly or not, or you guys cut it out or not. Ellery's, Robo Knight, 61 Amphibious, Base Man, with you guys' whole lie circle of acting out there. I did it for, and me and the SEALs and the fighter pilots did it for less than what Red Randy spent his whole life on. For free. Because I felt compelled to do it because I wanted to. Now, Bernard, you could tell whole cities your lie about how great you are, about how big of a military hero you are, and Joe and Harry, but it'll always be a fraud and a lie every day you wake up with Perlita and that team of shit that you put together, Karen, Stan, Brian, and the lies that you've beamed across the United States. Because like I said, I've never been in Ohio. Never been in some other cities and states. But, you know, Bernard Fag in this Carney Act says so. Which means you're rapists, murderers, liars, and pedophile and thief, Bernard. Because you can't be born. I can't be born in Colorado and then, you know, my parents take a vacation in Michigan. I hadn't been there, but lived my whole life in Colorado, and then just do this hop thing down and say, well, he was here, and then all of a sudden he was here, and then all of a sudden I'm an illegal. But if you like that delusional life, Joe, Harry, Jim Riley, and Bernard, Carney LaFag, rape stank, and your Negro lies, have it. But see, the ones that capture my stuff, Bernard, that you block, guess who wins militarily? Because you guys compromise yourselves. They don't. So who are the real heroes? The SEALs again, and the Navy again, and the military and the police and all that doing the real work. Well, Bernard E. the little fag sits there and hangs on a restraining order, which I had filed for protection because I liked Beswick and his kids. And so guess who wins there, Bernard? Beswick and his kids, and Ana. So you can sit there and lie all you want, but who benefits the most? That's the whole point of the military lesson in being a soldier, is that sometimes you don't get what you want. I didn't do it for a medal. Maltese Knight the Thief. But you can have the cross with the little fag of the Elton and the Ellery's there, Bernard. But that's all you'll be, is a bunch of shills lying and making up a story for Perlita Lights the liar, and the DJ Dave the drug dealer, and the Steve Jones the meth addict, and that whole group, Harry. Because like I said, we figure out who you choose, and you manipulated and lied to across multiple states to be the hero. And that's the life you have to fucking live. That's not being a hero. That's a group of Americans that compromise themselves and the whole world. So now who's really the terrorists? Cowboy. Because I told you I don't like country and western, and I don't like rap. But, see, you guys can't handle, if it wasn't DJ Dave of the Mile High House. And like I said, Ministry of Sound wins again. Not because they stuck a bunch of people there. They put only what you wanted to see. Harry, Joe, Bernard, Robo Knight, 61 Amphibious Baseman, the Blue Boy boxes, the Bitted Bat 4, the Bitted Bees. How many times has Ellery and them tried this? No, it proves that Ellery and Joe and Harry and some people on Jamaica Street and Pickens Street are the dumbest fucks to live. There's a group of people in Lancaster. So if I was the two judges, the one in Lancaster and one in Texas, I would probably be in the private investigators. I'd probably be the happiest man in the world, because they had caught the group of the biggest dumb fucks in one of the largest sex scandals with children ever. So Jay Beswick, the polygamy fighter, is really the winner of all time. And then Bernard Little Fag can't handle that the center of attention isn't around him because he's a carny. And I say, let him have it, Jay, because he's got to live with being a rapist and a pedophile and a thief and a faggot with Joe Zillig, the whispering fag, the Robo Knight Nazi, Ellery's, the Blue Boy boxes, the Mormons, the right-wing church, Jim Riley, Tom Surson, Trevor, all the trashy scourge online. Wow, what an accomplishment for being an all-American. Fake.